afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is that you're watching my video. I appreciate you. I'm Zach with the USMC Reefer. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about my 1 year review of using the 32-inch SB Reef Lights Pro Timer lights on my 180-gallon reef tank. I've had my lights for almost exactly a year. I bought them on Black Friday last year when I pretty much set this tank up. It's pretty much almost a year old now. And so I've had them on the tank. If you're wondering why it looks extremely bright on this side and not that bright on this side, that's because within a year's time frame, I have had one of my lights burn out on me. And I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit. But right now, this is only being ran by, I think it's a 4-foot Reef Bright little strip. One of my buddies had an extra one of them, so he let me use it to put it on the tank to keep everything from dying. I've almost been going on 2.5 weeks since the day I called SB Reef Lights and told them about, hey, I got an issue with my light. They were very slow to respond to my initial concerns, because I think I'm just like you guys. If a light burns out on my tank, especially with spending so much money, I don't have another one just on hand to throw up on the tank. So I was really concerned. I couldn't get anybody on the phone. I tried for pretty much a day and a half. And then I sent an email out, no response on the email. Finally, I kept calling and calling, and I got a lady. She told me that she never received my email. Then I wound up getting an email back at a later time responding to my previous email. They wanted me to take apart the light and send pictures to them about what was going on. And they either told me, one, I could wait a while. Once they find out what's wrong, I could send it into them, they'll fix it, and then send it back to me. Or they can send me the part and I can fix it myself. I'm not a 100% electrician guru, so probably me fixing it is not the best option. So there's kind of my first thing. My second thing is, it almost took them 2.5 weeks. I got my light last night. It almost took them 2.5 weeks to get me another light. And us in the reef tank community, we know that a light on our tank, you can go without light for a little bit, but 2.5 weeks could be detrimental to your tank. And if I didn't have a buddy that had an extra light, my reef tank might be not where it's at now. So I got my light today. I'm going to show you guys what happened with it. I know there's very few videos about actually SB Reef Lights on there, and I'm not trying to make this a bash on them, because I did get a brand new light. They shipped me that. They shipped it to me on their cost, and they're shipping me a return label to send the light back to them, and I got a brand new light. This is not a bashing, but this is just information. I'm going to tell you about just kind of what I keep my numbers at, and I'll show you some of the success that I've had over the past year. So I'll show you what's wrong with the light, and then I'll go to there, show you how I got them mounted, and what I run my lights at right now to better help educate you guys on. All right, guys, I don't have a gimbal or whatever those things are called that keep the things really steady, so I'll try not to make you guys sick with watching this. This is my brand new light that I have on the tank, or that I'm going to put on the tank, and that is my old one. And this one has just by looking at it aesthetically, has a couple different changes. I can see it looks like it has bigger screws in it, and which was weird is this is how I mounted my other one with these. But these new lights do not have really anything but a hanging kit that comes with it. So I'm going to try to make this work, and I'll show you guys why I use these S-hooks. But I much prefer already these on there versus this. And I don't know if these cost, since they look like they're a brass kind of fixture, I don't know if these cost more, and it's just trying to save money. But if you guys were wondering, these are made in China. They are not an American company. but the company is actually based out of Florida. So I'll just show you guys real quick if I can show you. I had my my power outlet on this burnout. So if I can shut it down, if that'll, hopefully. That down there burned out, and I smelled smoke coming out of the top of my tank, and my light no longer worked. So I had no idea what that was, and that was because that fixture, the actual connections inside of that one burned out. So that's what caused my light to fail. Inside of that light is immaculately clean. There's no rust. There's no nothing like that. So the lady that was on the customer service, she told me that there must have been some type of surge that created that. So enough on how the light broke down or anything. I'm just giving you information. Go ahead and bring you up to the tank, show you how I have them mounted, how high I have them mounted, and what I'm running my lights at currently. Alright guys, this is how my lights were hung up over my canopy. I'll come over here and show you. I use these eyelids on the light because my top canopy is actually pretty short. So to know how far I have these mounted off of the top, it's about 6.5 inches, 6 3/4 inches from the top of the light to the water. I know that sounds like not a lot, but currently that's what I'm running at. I can't really raise it up anymore. I couldn't find any smaller S-hooks that were stable enough for me to mount it. Just to show you guys, this light has 3 channels on it. It has a white channel, a blue channel, and then it has a fixed kind of like moonlight, which is just like UV light for your moonlights. I'm currently running my blues at about 65%, and I'm running my whites just a little bit over 10%. And you might not think that's a lot, but if anybody has owned these lights, they are so bright. I can grow SPS at the bottom of my tank if I want to. Actually, I can show you on the other side of the tank where I actually am growing SPS coral. I think this wound up being one of my issues up here at the top of the tank because it's actually not that far from the top. I was actually trying to grow SPS at the top of here. When I say SPS, I mean Acropora. And they were doing all right, and then they would just bleach. So I'm almost thinking I was getting too much light here at the top. So I was running my blues at about 80% there, and my whites right around the same where they're at now. So I bumped my blues back a little bit because when I say these are blue, they are extremely blue. If you guys look back on my tank, I've had, just these lights grow coral. You can't say that they don't, because this tank is literally a living proof that these lights do work. Just do a walk around on it just to show you. These lights do work. And as I said, I'm growing, SPS coral at the bottom of my tank, with this. So the lights work. And the reason I went with SB Reef lights is anybody's curious why I went with them versus any other company. And this is the one reason, is price. I've got 180 gallon display, and which is 6 foot long. I can buy 6 foot of lighting with them, which is 2 of the 32 Pro Timers is what I got for around. I got them on Black Friday, which was just a little bit off, but I got 6 foot of lighting for right around $550. So if you want to equate that to a Radion, it's not even one Radion. And I wish I could have those, because over here in my frag tank, I actually do have an XR15, and this light is fantastic. But you will pay for all the bells and whistles on that, and with this light you get a lot better of a price. So that's my 1 year review. They grow coral, $550. I mean, if you got about the same size tank I do, I mean, it's worth it for the price. But just know the quality that you're getting is black box quality. It's nothing fantastic. The customer service is, in my opinion, subpar. But I mean, when you're talking about the price and the money that you're saving, is that worth it to you? I don't know. I'm not you. I'm just giving you guys information on how to make I guess an educated purchase. I wish I'd have did this before Black Friday, so if you did choose to purchase this, you'd have got a better deal. But anyways, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be doing an update on my tank. I'm Zach with USMC Reef, and I appreciate you for watching my video. Thank you. If you guys haven't, go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Comment if you got a question. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can if you want. I'm not trying to become a huge YouTube star or anything like that, but I'm just here to give you guys information on anything I really can. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.